Okay, it's working. Hello, my name is Christian, and I applied for the crossover company, and I received this project, and I needed to share this with you. But I want to first start with the diagram. I made this diagram for helping me to better understand what I needed to be implemented. So this is the server monitor, the script that it had to gather to parse the data from the XML. Once the data is parsed, like attributes, like IP, username, password, it will try to connect through a SSH connection with the help of IP from the client and user. And next, trying to connect it to the client. Once it's successfully connected, copy monitor py. This is a script for gathering information and trying to execute it. Once the monitor py finished to gather the information like process, CPU, memory, all that kind of stuff, it's encrypting the data. The data is passed through a socket to the server monitor again. Server monitor tries to decrypt it. Once the data is decrypted and it's passed to a database. The database is implemented in SQLite with a Python implementation. Yeah. And another thing here, it has to be said that the XML is parsed and it has some alerts like this is, and based on that it's sending an email to my Gmail client. It would be nice in the future if based on the alerts it would analyze the data that is received, and if the CPU is past 80%, for example, or condition, it will send me an email to pay attention. CPU is overlocking or short memory or all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's the diagram, and this is the script. First, my script. Here is the script monitor, the implementation. I need to start from this. It will get the hostname, the hostname IP from the client from the client, the host IP port that is from arguments from the Python script that's executed, CPU, memory. This is a dictionary, so it will has to be transformed. Uptime, logs, the tech platform. The tech platform here. I don't use Windows. I'm on Linux right now, so I just put it some text here and return it true value. It don't send anything else than that. And password, the data transform, as I said, this is a dictionary. String true value has to be transformed into string to be passed to be encrypted. If the data is there, it makes a connection with the server based on the IP host and host IP and the port that is provided by that's provided by the server. Yeah, it's printing a message. Data encryption is encrypting data. If data is encrypted, if is something there, then it prints as it's successful. It prints the sending message, sending data, and it's sending the data to the server. Yep, that's all for it. Pretty simple. For the server monitor, it's a bit more complicated, but no, it's okay. It's not too hard to implement, but yeah, it's time consuming. Here it's asking you for if you want to create the database. It's starting with this gathering the port. I wish you will see in a short time, gathering the port, trying to bind the socket with the host IP, listening with to other connections, and start parsing. This is parsing the XML file. Once it's parsed, here you can see it started the function. Here you can see it's starting a new thread. This is implemented for listening all the time for the future connections received by the clients. So if a client wants to communicate and send back data to the server will create a new thread for that and give a process space so it can receive data and decrypt it and send it to a database. Parsing. Where is parsing? Yeah, start parsing with XML. Child, okay, nothing complicated. Here is the problem that I had with my computer. Yeah, this is the sending mail function, some data bot mail, and use SMTP successfully. Okay, here is the problem. Based on the IP port, user name, password, server monitor should connect to a client through SSH protocol, and here you can see that's happening. Connected to, could not connect in case of something errors. And here, if it's not having already a temp directory, it is creating with the permissions like that. Could not create directory in case of something. And here, this I had a lot of problems with that till I understood how to implement. But it's sending. It's changing to the directory in temp directory, and could not change. It prints out the current directory if it's okay. That function it's okay. And here is the magic. Here is the command that should execute python monitor py host and port. Host and port are arguments that are passed to the script. Based on that, the script, as I show you, the script is connecting back to the server. And std out for printing the what's happening on the remote terminal. Here I had a problem because I made some hacks in the past in my laptop, and my laptop it's blocking. I think I activated by mistake some firewall, and I tried to make some things, and I changed my MAC address. I think the MAC address is still changed, and it's doing some nasty stuff, and it cannot let me connect and receive some type of connections. I think so. It's pretty weird. You will see. And that's it. This is the test monitor. It's my first time I made test. I had to read a lot of document. Not a lot, but yeah, it's a noob test, but it's working. Here for test monitor, test server, it's a small one. This is the populate. This is the creating the database script, and the population is generating a random numbers and transform into strings and inserting. You can insert as many as you can. The populate script will ask you for how many items you want to. This is the XML, and that's it. So this is I made this with I forgot to tell you, I made this happen and test it with my Raspberry Pi, because I wanted to see if it's working with the SSH, and yeah. And this is my Raspberry, and this is my PC. Alright, I tried to execute it. Yep. Okay, I'm the server. I need to execute the server. Yep. I will execute the server monitor. As you can see, first Here is the data XML server monitor, and it will create a database shortly. Python server monitor. Here is the port that I want the client to connect to me, 55570. This is random. Insert your Gmail to connect the client to the client. You cannot see my password. You cannot see my password. Yep. Do you want to create a database for the future data? If I say no, it will throw a warning. Yeah. Waiting for the connection. Already the server started. You can see here starting to parse the XML data. Yeah, and it sent me already. Let us see. Okay. Boom. Perfectly. Simple, but it's working. I don't like this background. Okay. Temp connected to Christian. It sends. It shows me the user that it's connected. It's like this. This is Christian. I'm both Christian, but yeah. Temp is already created there. Oh, geez, I forgot to erase it. Yep. Sorry about that. I wanted to typos everywhere. File transferred. I will run it back again. Current directory showed me the current directory is in. Scripted successfully send the mail connected to Christian. Okay, again, yeah, executed the script. I will try to execute it, but you can see here script executed, but nothing happens. So it stopped. The connection is somehow blocked because, or maybe something I made a mistake. So yeah, my code is broke, but I don't think so. Let me. You can see the client data is already data XML, and out Python. What the? Come on. I don't want to receive again a mail. No. The number of total of clients. Okay. Fail to send a mail. Yeah. Okay. Haha. Tricked you. Here you can see I removed the temp. This is how I remove. I forgot to show it. But here you can see here I'm pointing with my finger. I don't know why I'm pointing with my finger. You can see the temp directory. I enter it, and voila, here is monitor py. The problem is that it's not executing monitor py. That's the problem, and it pisses me off. Why it's not executing? So I have to execute it manually. It should be doing this by himself. I cannot believe that. Like a baby. 5, 7, 8. What I did? Why you are not listening to me? Connection refused. Yeah, that's the problem. It's connection refused. It's blocking the connection through the socket, and I don't know why. So what I have to do to show you that it can pass is that this is blocked, but this is not. So I have to change it. So what I have to do is close this one and open the server from here. Because yeah, Now I introduce again my email. Do you want to create yeah, okay, the table and from okay, bon. Now let's Python monitor 1268 121255. Okay, here you can see Christian PC. This is the host name, the date about my client, and you can see it shows me yeah, you again. The current platform is Linux, yeah, encrypting data. So the data it's encrypting, it's working. Sending data, it's sending. Data received. Once it's received, the server is communicating back with, it's pretty awkward, back to through the socket. Yeah, through the socket it's communicating back. And as you can see, successfully sent, connected to Christian, temp is already there. Okay, connected to, this is my IP here. Yeah, decrypting received data, correct data received. I put in a check here to see if data it's okay, like all the things like client IP, then data entered into database. So to show you like, let's simulate it again. No, this one. No, look. No, encrypting connected to encrypting and decrypting received. Yeah, you saw very quickly. I'm good at it. And yeah, we wait. I told you this part is because I made it with a wrapper around Paramiko, and I had some problems. I didn't want to read all the documentation about Paramiko. It's pretty huge and pretty complex, and I tried to use it with something with IIS, and it threw me an error with bytes how many bytes has to be a password, and I want to be very simple, so I use a wrapper. The compromise is that it's takes me a long time. So the database client data, it's entered. What I have to do, it's to show you the database. Client data, okay, data base with the base. Okay, yeah, nothing, not here. Oh, I have emotion. Create data. Sorry for that. Okay, Git. I'm working with Git because I don't want to use CCP. Yeah. Oh, I want Git push. Now you will see my username, but you will not see my password. Okay. Hope is here. Database with the base. Git pull. Come on, baby. Okay. So base. Not that one. This one. Open database. Let's see where in a Git data, not data collection. Here is it. And browse data. Oh, you can see. No, there are two entries. I forgot. I thought it's only one, and I panicked. ID field Where are we going? Filter CPU. Here are the cores. I separate them by slash. Okay, good data, not bad data. Let's yeah, that's the communication. The only thing is not working is the that yeah, that thing. I hope on your test, when you test it, I think on your system will work, because yeah, yours good, mine is bad system, not good for me. So another test, more tests to become. If you like tests, I will show you. Tests, goddamn. Let's run the populate script to see. You see here, the populate script is yeah, the populate script. The table information are okay. Recreate it. How many items you want to generate? Not too many, not too little. 40. Bam, bam, bam. A bit slow. Okay. So, what I do, I copy again, cd git commit. I commit suicide. No, I do not commit suicide. Git push. Okay, voila. Where I am. Oh, I was okay. Git. I'm not wanting to show you that I know Git. Git is I'm not knowing Git. Git is huge. I just only know how to use these simple things. Why I close it? Open data, man. I don't have a history. Yeah, open. You can see the data is generated. Science, not science, engineering. And the tests on where I should make the tests. I think here, because here is the problem. Yeah, here. Tests. In order to test to not throw error, I know okay, I need to run server monitor. No, I don't know that crap. No, okay. Python test monitor. No, not enough arguments. Yeah, of course. Yes, that link. This is it. Why is not connected to the server? Why? It was working. Failed. I failed. Me failed. This is not the option. should work. It should work. It should work. Okay, okay, that's it. You see, I'm a genius. No, no, I'm not a genius, but yeah, this is the first test. The tests, this is working. Test, test, okay, shut up. Test monitor, bye. No, no, no. I don't know why I'm entering this port, but yeah. Fail to send mail, check the mail. Maybe yeah, fail to send because I didn't enter the correct mail. If I enter it 5, I'm stuck with that 555. If you want a pizza, call 557. Successful. Okay. Haha. Thank you. So, yeah, run 3 tests. This is what I did. This is my work until now. It took me a lot of time, but much time of that was caused by my problems system. But I'm really, I was liking the process of making it. It's pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed.